Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lema, angelic astrologer and spiritual consultant from angelmessenger.net, here to do your monthly angel card reading for April 2014. And I have to say that I've been waiting a long time for this month of April to come around because we have a lot of intense planetary, astrological, universal energies that are happening. I don't want to talk too long before actually doing the reading on the astrological energies, but we do have, we just are coming off of a new moon in Aries that's very powerful, which we had on March 30th. I want to say that about the first week of April, there's going to be a lot of transformative energy and movement that happens. Around the middle of the month, April 14th and 15th, another set of powerful energies as the planet Pluto, which is about huge transformation and change, goes into what's called retrograde motion. And then the next day, on the 15th of April, we have a full moon lunar eclipse. Whenever we have solar eclipses or lunar eclipses, the energy of the lunation is a lot more powerful and strong and potent. So look for that full moon in the middle of the month to be a really spectacular energy. As we move into April 20th through 23rd, we have what's called the cardinal cross, or the grand square energy, with Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto. And then at the end of the month of April, the 28th and 29th, depending on what part of the world you're in, we have a new moon solar eclipse. So a lot of powerful energies going on. The eclipses, the Pluto retrograde, the cardinal cross. I know some of that may not make any sense to some of you, but I did a soul reflections video not too long ago, and I've discussed all of these astrological energies for April a little bit more in detail, a little bit more in length. So please look up my soul reflections video that I did approximately about a week ago, and that will explain further those energies. Now for the monthly reading this time around, we're going to use Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot cards. And the angels and my guides guided me to use two different decks for your special message cards. So we're going to use the Angels of Atlantis deck by Stuart Pearce. And then we're going to use this different deck that I've had for quite a while, but I haven't used in a very, very long time. In fact, I had to research what the actual name of the deck was because I didn't have that information. And it's actually called the Messages of Light deck by Mario Dugue. So you'll have two special messages. You also might see this card right back here in the background. This is from the Angel Tarot deck, and as I was shuffling the decks and meditating over them and cleansing them earlier, this card flew out of the deck. So we put it back here as a kind of an overall card, an overall message card for the month to look at. Your stones of choice for this month are, and I chose some nice big stones. They wanted to come out for this powerful energy month. But we have this beautiful piece of lapis. Lapis is a third eye stone. It's a stone of psychic sight and intuition, psychic abilities. It's usually, well, not usually, it's always a very dark blue stone with gold flecks in it. And this is one of my power pieces here. Your second stone of choice is a beautiful Lemurian seed crystal. This is almost, again, another power piece. They're all power pieces this month. And this is kind of used as a wand at times, a lot of high vibrational energies because of that Lemurian seed crystal energy. And then your third stone of choice is this beautiful sphere, and it's ametrine. It looks like amethyst, and that's because it's a combination of amethyst and citrine together. So it's got some golden colors within the amethyst. So again, your stone choices are lapis, Lemurian seed crystal, or ametrine. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to get our deck out here, and we're going to call in the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, all of those of the highest vibration of light. to come in and provide us with whatever messages, wisdom, or knowledge is in everyone's highest and best interest to know for this power-packed month of April. This month of April that's going to be full of a lot of moving forward, transitional energy, transformation energy, a lot of changes coming up. So, okay. Interesting. I thought I saw an upside-down card there, but I guess I didn't. So, nothing's popped out yet. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit longer until they show me what they want me to choose here. So this is going to be our first card. I'm shuffling here a little bit longer. This one's actually peeking out, so I'm going to pull this for our second card. And then looking for the third card. You know, I feel like this bottom card is supposed to be it. So this bottom card we're going to put there. And we're going to see what the angels have to tell us for April. We start off with a court card. This is the King of Water, and it says, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. At the bottom, the message says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, and it also deals with charity work. Now, the court cards, they're either aspects of ourselves that we're emanating, or they deal with other people in our lives, and especially with the queens and the kings, those especially are either other people or ourselves, whereas the pages and the knights, usually the pages and knights deal with aspects of ourselves. But here we have the King of Water, so here we're dealing with allowing the stability of compassion and unconditional love within ourselves to kind of grow and expand. We're dealing with, actually what the angels are telling me is trust. And this is trust not only in yourself and the guidance that you're receiving as far as the next step on your path, but it's also trust in yourself, as well as trusting the universal energies, trusting God, trusting your angels, trusting the guidance that you're getting. Again, along with trusting yourself, because if you don't have trust and faith in yourself, then how are you going to allow your path to unfold in a way that's right for you, in a way that you feel secure in? So let's look at the second card to get more information about what this King of Water is all about. Ooh, you know what? This card popped out earlier today when I was shuffling the deck. I don't remember if it was when I was doing a reading for somebody or if I was just shuffling, but this card fell out earlier, and this is the Three of Earth. And this card says the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Now, this to me is about creative self-expression. If you see here, there's a beautiful butterfly, and there's an angel or fairy-like, a little fairy-like creature there with the butterfly. And to me, this is about playfulness. It's about creativity. It's about having fun. It's about expanding and growing. And with it being an earth card, we're talking about the material nature. We're talking about our goals, our ambitions, our work, you know, even our career, our projects. We're talking about things that are tangible, money, finances. So here we're talking about, you know, that creativity and growth and expansion being in those areas, those practical areas in our life, tangible areas of our life. So with that coupled with the King of Water, so far I'm getting the message that when you trust in yourself, when you hold this unconditionally loving, compassionate energy within yourself, and now the angels are telling me about opening up your heart chakra. So in meditation time, in time that you spend with yourself, practice on opening your heart center. Practice on opening up to the unconditional love within yourself and that faith and that trust within yourself. And that's going to help all of your projects, your goals, your career, you know, everything that you're working towards. Even relationship matters, because those are tangible. Everything is going to start to grow and expand into this beautiful, you know, butterfly, this beautiful, colorful butterfly that you see here. So everything's going to start to take on color and shape and growth and like a new birth almost. Okay, let's see what the last card is. The last card, this is a very positive card as well. This is the Ace of Water. And the Ace of Water says falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, and it can indicate a new home as well. But what I get with this, because of the other two cards that we've pulled thus far, is again, we're going back to our emotions, our feelings. And this is about a new beginning. The ace is the first, the first card in the suit. So we're talking about a new beginning in the way we feel, the beginning of a new emotion, the beginning of a new feeling. And what I feel from this, from the other two cards that we pulled again, is that this month is going to be a month where you start to feel a sense of new joy. You're going to feel a sense of new love. You're going to feel a sense of all of the positive emotions that are within you coming to the forefront, because all these energy changes that are going to happen in April, the redirection of energies, the changing circumstances, it's all going to be directing you more towards who you really are and more towards what you're really here to do. And that is going to give you this new way of feeling. That's going to give you this new positive emotion of love and joy and contentment. So if we look again at all three cards, we're talking a lot about opening up your heart chakra, connecting with your higher soul self even, your spiritual self, allowing, that open heart center to expand the practical and details and goals and projects around you, in a colorful and beneficial way. You're going to see a lot of prosperity and abundance start to come in. The number 3 is about prosperity and abundance, and this is going to bring about a new positive way of feeling, a new positive emotion within yourself, within your life as you move forward. Let's see what the extra special message card that fell out of the deck was. This is the 8 of Fire. So now we have a fire card here. And this card says, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. That sounds very typical of the energies that are at play in the month of April to me. Things are going to speed up. I mean, things have been speeding up all along these past few months, but now they're really going to be set into motion. We had the vernal equinox, the sun moved into Aries. We had the new moon in Aries on March 30th. That was with a planet that really was a catalyst for setting things into motion. And then all of these very high vibrational and powerful energies that we have in April is going to bring about very fast movement. This to me is like the horse year. We talked about the horse at the beginning of the year, the Chinese astrology year of the horse, galloping forward. This is where we start to gallop forward. This is where blocks are removed, obstacles are removed, delays are removed, and now it's time to move forth, and things are going to happen really fast. Whenever the 8 of Fire comes up, things happen at a very fast pace. So let's see what your special messages are depending on the stone of choice that you chose. If you chose the lapis, your special message card here is Archangel Michael and Enchantment. This card came up not too long ago, and I really like this card because it shows you here a unicorn bathed in kind of a combination of purple and white light. And to me, the unicorns always symbolize hope. There's a lot of beautiful stars around it. It's kind of a nighttime scene. And the word enchantment to me means magic. And of course, the unicorn is a magical creature, a magical animal that, and some people say the year of the horse this year is the year of the unicorn, so that's interesting. But you that chose lapis, this month of April, there's going to be a lot of magic, a lot of hope, and a lot of, again, that energy of enchantment where your dreams can come true. Anything you desire, you can create. Okay, let's see, for those of you that chose the Lemurian seed crystal, if you chose the Lemurian seed crystal, your message is from Archangel Sandalphon, and the message is love. Again, this goes back to the heart chakra, that we are all a part of God's source energy, and God's source energy is unconditional love. So that means that we're unconditional love. And as you meditate, which, is very important because that helps us to find our center, that helps us to connect with our higher soul self. When you connect with your higher soul self, you connect with that unconditional love of who you really are. And when you connect with that unconditional love of God's source energy, magic happens, miracles happen, things fall into place much more easily. So this is your message for the month of April. Okay, and then for those of you that chose the ametrine ball, let me see here, ametrine people, the message is Archangel Gabriel with balance. And this to me too goes back to kind of meditation and centering. With Archangel Gabriel though, this is the angel of messages and communication. So your special message for the month includes staying in a place of balance and centeredness. You can see this figure of the man kind of within a sphere as he stays very balanced and in his center. And with that, the communications from your angels and guides are going to come through that much more clearly. The communications that you have with other people are going to be that much more clear. And also, Archangel Gabriel deals with writing, speaking, teaching, networking, anything that deals with communication matters. So April is probably going to be an important month for you to pay attention to all forms of communications in this month. Now let's get a special message from this new deck, which again, what was it called? Messages of Light. This is an interesting looking deck because it's much longer and thinner than most decks. And I was just guided to kind of pull it out, and I think this card is going to be for the Lapis people. And this says, the message for you is here and now. And it says, I live in the here and now, always conscious of my active presence within the universe and of my work on earth. I no longer worry about the future, and I stop living in the past. I am at one with my thoughts, my words, my deeds. I trust, for I know that all comes to me at the right moment when I am ready. Okay? No special need to kind of delineate that any further. These cards are very self-explanatory. Okay, so for those that chose the Lemurian seed crystal, your special message from this deck is choice. And this says, in this life, on my way back to the source, I have two choices: the path of love and acceptance, or the path of fear and struggle. Being completely free, which one do I choose? And that's interesting because it talks about the path of love and acceptance being one of the choices, and your special message with the other deck was love. So that's definitely a special message for you. And then for those of you that chose the ametrine, let's see what your special message is. No, they say not that one. They say this one. Okay. This one says lightness. I stop feeling guilty. I free myself from all judgments made towards me and towards others. I forgive. I de-dramatize. I accept life as it presents itself. I see each obstacle as a necessary experience as I grow towards my inner peace. All is lightness. Okay, so I hope you like this special monthly angel card reading. Again, it's going to be a wonderfully powerful month. Check out my Soul Reflections video for more information about the month, and go into angelmessenger.net if you want to check out my services, my readings, my healings, and get a specialized session with me. I wish you all much love and light. I wish you joy, happiness, prosperity, and abundance as we enter this new powerful month of April. And until next time, many angel blessings to all.